The awakening communities are saying that the event is very soon. Please provide an update on the level of polarity and how it relates to the various constructs on Earth.
Okay. This question is directly towards that little meter thing. It's bouncing a little above 3/4. I'm not sure. I think last time we saw this, it was just below 3/4, and it was bouncing up towards it. There's been a lot of resistance to the increases in energies that are coming. The constructs are clearly separating now. There's a clear separation between the two constructs. As we say, the timelines are merging, so there's assume that how do we relate this correctly? You have the ascending construct that's ascending is merging with other constructs that are ascending. The one that is not ready for ascension yet, the one that still has the lower densities of consciousness that are still new and are still seeking their balance and seeking their energetics, is going to move into another construct. So we say that the Earth is splitting, or the Earth is, all of these different concepts that are out there of these things that are occurring. And the construct that's not ascending is moving off, and the construct that is ascending is moving up. The energies are just above 3/4. There's still some work to do. There's still some other mergings that have to occur. And this is all independent of the polarity of wave that's coming. And you have to understand that everything has to be put in place for this to occur, as these constructs all find themselves back at the balance line of unity. That it can't be too terribly traumatic for everybody. Because what's going to happen is the ones that are overly negative, the polarities that cannot reconcile themselves because they've lost their pathway back towards the light, their rotation is so reversed that a realignment has to occur for them to even get back on track. And we discussed that in previous answers that we've given in this session, that they have to be realigned so that they can start the proper rotation and the proper acceleration. Those are the ones that are going back to be realigned. And we don't want to say reprogrammed, because they're just going to lose their negative intentions and come back. So there is a shuffling occurring.
What is keeping the event from occurring? Please provide a list of what remains to be done before polarity is resolved in this galaxy.
Well, we were just talking about the timelines that have to reconcile themselves. We have to move things. We have to move the constructs. So as we've said before, that timeline constructs are auras shimmering one within the other that are solidified on the planet at different frequencies and wavelengths. And as we move the wavelengths together, the timelines and the constructs merge, and there are small differences between them, the ones that merge together. This all has to occur. The wave cannot come rolling through when there are excessive constructs all over the place. It would cause a perturbation that would require a lot of effort to reconcile. This is a very carefully coordinated project. There are consciousnesses that are ascended at different levels that are assisting all over this galaxy that are clearing things up. And we have reached a point now where a convergence is occurring, where many sectors are clear, there's nothing left to do there, and we are at the remaining facets of what has to be done before the wave can come through, unity is restored, and polarity is eradicated forever. We're getting very close. We're not going to give you lists. That's silly. No battlefield commander would ever tell you what's going on in the battle. They would just give you an overview, which is what we're doing. You're getting an overview of what's happening. The polarities are being reconciled. The timelines are converging. The negative constructs that can be rectified are moving towards the balance line. The ones that cannot are being all shuffled towards the negative. And these are the ones that are going straight into the realignment and the reorientation so that they can come back out and rejoin the unity consciousness on the constructs that are in lower third density, that are ready to start all over again and move their way up. Whether that's on this planet or not is yet to be determined, but they will go back, they will be realigned, and they will come back out and start all over again, and they will be much better off. So we've got a lot of things occurring here. We've got timeline constructs that are being ended. We've got timeline constructs that are going towards the negative so that they can be reconciled. We have timeline constructs that we're trying to save and conserve and move back towards the balance line so that they can continue. And all of these things are occurring simultaneously. And it's a highly coordinated project. And this is just one timeline construct in many that are undergoing this. And this is one. And you're getting there, but all of them have to be ready. We have to be ready for all of this to occur. And then the wave comes through, and polarity is gone, and unity is there. And the objective of all of this is to conserve as much experience and consciousness as possible. And when we get to the point where nothing more can be conserved, where the separations are all where they need to be, the wave will occur. But if there's still consciousness whose experiential pathways can be conserved, if they can be turned, if they can be moved, if we can conserve them, we are going to do that. And it will take as long as it takes. Next question.